Yo, what is up, guys? This is the man in the can, Super Piggy Man here today with another video. And today we're going to be talking about the man, the myth, the legend, Cat Lon. Cat Lon is this person who was the leader of the Second Empire, which was 3,000 years ago from when you start the game. So what happened was Cat Lon rebuilt most of the Second Empire, which is pretty impressive. He didn't have the behemoths though, because the behemoths went to obedience to kind of kill themselves because they had a bunch of loyalty to the humans, and the humans sent them to kill themselves. You know, all that stuff from the First Empire and stuff. But then the First Empire fell because they didn't have the behemoths, and then the Second Empire rose like not that long after. And so Cat Lon had his second man called Tin Fist, and I'll make a video on Tin Fist and who he is and all that stuff later. But let's focus on Cat Lon for this one. Cat Lon is a skeleton, in case some of you guys are wondering. He's still alive. You can find him somewhere on the map. I forgot where the location is. I'll probably link it in the description or something like that. But, you know, when you're walking around and you have skeletons in your party, they start talking about this legend, you know, the legend of Cat Lon, and how he's still alive and all that. And it's a really interesting legend, but they start talking about something in specific, how skeletons have to reset their stats every once in a while to keep their sanity. Now, the thing is, Cat Lon never resetted his himself, so he never stayed sane. But apparently too, when you reset yourself, you reset all your skills along with it. You know, every skill that you had gets pretty much resetted back to 1, which is, you know, pretty understandable because, you know, you're resetting yourself and you probably aren't gonna, you know, need it anymore after you reset yourself, and you can probably go for a whole entire different build or something like that, but I don't know. So the skeleton race is a pretty weird and complicated race. You know, we created them, but, you know, there's a distaste for them mostly everywhere. You know, skeletons aren't really that welcome to anywhere other than, I think, United Cities, but even there's a little bit of racism towards them. But they are really good fighters. They are fantastic fighters. They hardly take any damage. It's like these things were built to fight. But anyways, let's go back to Cat Lon. So Cat Lon never resetted himself. He didn't do it in that 3,000 year period. So, okay, just imagine being trapped in a room by yourself for 3,000 years, and you get to live all those years as a young person. How sane do you think you'd be after that? Now, you can tell the difference between, like, how skeletons can handle it, because they say, you know, you become insane. But Tin Fist didn't become insane. You know, that's the whole entire thing. But Cat Lon did, and I think, you know, there's a whole entire, you know, split line between Cat Lon and Tin Fist. But Cat Lon went insane. He went insane, and he went to go into hiding. And I'm pretty sure he has some good loot if you kill him. But he is really good at martial arts. He's really good at a lot of things. He has really high toughness, but there's no way you can talk to him to find out what he does or who he is and stuff like that. So, you know, it's really hard to get his whole entire full backstory, but we do know some things about it, like he was the leader of the Second Empire. No, the Second Empire fell because I think it expanded too big, and it started like weaving and, you know, weaving and wobbing, and then somebody called the Holy Nation came about and started hitting the Second Empire, and, you know, there was already instability inside it, so, you know, everything just broke. And the Holy Nation were kind of like the catalyst to defeating Cat Lon's Second Empire, but apparently he is wanted by the Holy Nation, and, you know, this is kind of weird because, you know, why would the Holy Nation want him? He was just the Second Empire leader, and, you know, you don't even know if he's alive. Well, they do know that he's alive. And Cat Lon, I guess, went insane. went insane after that because he he didn't want to have no power, in a sense. He went insane because he couldn't believe that he lost everything that he worked for, and there's no possible way he was going to reunite everybody again. But Cat Lon doesn't know is that there's one, like, original piece of the Empire, which was the United Cities, which is the biggest faction in the game, and they're originally from the, First and Second Empire, and Tin Fist hides near around there. I'm not sure where Tin Fist hides because I really haven't gone to fight him. I've done that like every other boss, but as you can tell that they've left an influence, over the whole entire area. Because Cat Lon's left a huge influence because you see a lot of people that are like martial artists and stuff like that, and especially the sad ninjas because what do you associate ninjas with? Martial arts. So you can't. Cat Lon era is done. The Second Empire era is done. This is the new era where I don't really know what the name to name the specific area. Yeah, but there's no specific name for the era that we're in or living in because it's impossible because you don't really go through the years. I don't know. I don't really know how the day and night cycle system works, but Cat Lon really did leave a huge influence over the region, and now you have the option to kill him or not, because that is something you really want to. If you really want to do that, you can go ahead and kill him. But I think overall, I think Tin Fist is more interesting because you can talk to him. But Cat Lon is a huge mystery in the whole entire game. Shows us a lot about the skeleton race, and it actually shows us a lot more about the skeleton race. But hopefully you guys did enjoy. Remember to leave a like, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. Peace.